Hi everyone, it's Lindy. Welcome back to my channel. Today we're doing another liquidation unboxing, but this one is a little bit different than ones we have done before. So I actually got 2 cases of cosmetics from Via Trading. So I know you guys are always really super curious to know about liquidators out there that are really trustworthy, and I did want to make sure to mention Via Trading specifically because I have purchased from them before, and when I went to go looking for cosmetics, they are literally the first place that I went to because I trust them so much. So I have purchased from them close to a dozen times now. They are actually the ones that I got my palettes from last year that I kind of sort of didn't mention to you guys when you had asked me, because I did at the time want to keep that source to myself. But since I have decided to kind of move on from clothing, I will disclose it now. So all of that did come from Via Trading. So if you are interested, I will definitely put their website in the video description. But these are cosmetics. So I chose to get 2 cases of the Maybelline mixed lots. So both of these boxes will contain Maybelline product, but the type of item is totally randomized. So the manifest itself wasn't, ooh, I just kicked the camera, sorry. The manifest wasn't vague, but it wasn't individually by piece like some of the manifests that I tend to get. Basically, the manifest stated everything was brand new, everything was Maybelline, and then it gave me an approximate percentage of the kinds of items to expect, but not an exact quantity per item. So I don't know if these boxes are absolutely going to be identical. I'm gonna start with just opening up one. Each case does have 250 items in it, so I really don't want this video to drag on too long. So I'm gonna start by just opening up one case, and then I'll go through the second case really quick just to make sure that it's not identical. And if it's not identical, then that means we have 500 pieces to go through, so that could take a while. Now, I have sold cosmetics before. It has been a while. So while I'm going through these, I'm going to just kind of talk about my strategy with how I'm going to sell the items in these cases. And then I might go ahead and do a follow-up video in maybe a month or 2, kind of showing how I processed it, my pricing strategy, and all of that in case you're interested. But for now, I'm just going to tear into these and we're gonna see what we got. I'm really excited. Cosmetics are something not to be taken lightly because you do have to worry about condition. That's one of the reasons why I went ahead and bought from Via Trading, because I do trust them, and when they say brand new, I do believe that they will be brand new, as opposed to another company that might state brand new and you get a bunch of expired stuff. So I'm excited to see what we got, so let's get into it. Okay, so real quick before I open these up, I did just want to double check my invoice so that I could remind you guys of price. I hadn't mentioned price yet. Well, the Maybelline Cosmetics, all of their different brands and assorted mix lots, they all do have different pricing, but one case of 250 Maybelline runs $337.50. You do get a discount when you order multiple cases though. So actually 2 cases was $325 a case, which makes 2 cases $650 plus the cost of shipping. So that makes cost of goods at $1.30 per piece with 2 cases and $1.35 per piece with just 1 case. So that's my cost of goods. All right, so I am actually going to kind of move that one aside a little bit so we can focus on this first one, so we can open this bad boy up. Hopefully lighting is sufficient. Maybe I'll try to see if I can get it in a hair closer here. Perhaps, maybe, we shall see. All right. These were very, very nicely packaged. And they did come FedEx, so it did not take more than a week, which was nice. Sometimes shipments take a while to get here, but this one did not. Also, very well packaged. Also, the boxes were pretty heavy. I do want to point that out. So, they're very small, but they're very heavy. I'm just setting all of that packing material aside. Okay, so at first glance, everything does look in absolutely brand new condition, which of course is what I expected with Via Trading, because everything I've ever gotten from them is always in fantastic shape. Oh my goodness, I'm legit so excited. I don't know why. It's not like I've never sold makeup before, but I am just so excited just looking at all of this. Like, all I want to do is put on a movie and sit and sort everything. That's all I want to do. So, okay, back to it. Okay, so first I want to look at the things that are nicely bubble wrapped so that they don't break. I greatly appreciate. Okay, so it's the Maybelline Fit Me foundation. Sorry, I can't even think of what it's called. So are these both the same shade? They look to be the same shade, which is awesome. Which again brings me to kind of a strategy that I always have for selling makeup, to kind of sell through it a lot faster, because of course here I have 500 items between these two cases, and you definitely don't want makeup to sit around too long, because you do have to worry about it going bad, especially things like foundation, and you don't want unhappy customers. So because of that, just to try to move things a little bit faster, I usually try to sell groups of things rather than individual things. So I would probably lot this up and sell them in twosies and threesies. Ooh, hiccup, sorry about that. So I am gated on Amazon. So I know that I cannot sell these items on Amazon, but just for speed's sake, I'm going to just very quickly scan them with my Amazon app, just so I can kind of say how much they're selling for on Amazon. Of course, they're going to sell for a little bit less on eBay, but these are selling for $8.50 on Amazon. So I would be comfortable selling both for $15. Okay, we have, these are actually sealed together. Maybelline Shine Shational Lip Gloss. They are both Cherry Kiss. See, these are beautifully packaged together, so I would keep them together when I sold them. Okay, so these are selling individually on Amazon for $8.99, and then 3 packs for $14.99 on Amazon. So 2 I would probably sell for $12.99 on eBay. And something else that I absolutely love about selling cosmetics is how stinking lightweight they are, right? So even when postal rates go up, things like cosmetics are still going to ship super duper cheap. And I don't mind doing free shipping on them, because you can easily figure that into the list price, and the weight doesn't fluctuate very much. Even when you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 items, the weight barely fluctuates because they're so small. That's another reason why I really love cosmetics, and I'm so stinking happy I'm getting back into it. Okay, so these are 2 more of the Cherry Kiss, so that's 6 total. Okay, so these look like the exact same shade as before, which I really, really appreciate. If I'm gonna have, let me see here. If I'm going to have a lot, okay, these are different. If I'm gonna have a lot of the same thing, I want them all to be the same color. I don't wanna have 15 different bottles and have them be 14 different shades. So I really like the fact that they're keeping similar colors together. Okay, so this is the same as the other ones. So far it looks like I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 foundations, and it's 2 different shades. So that'll make it really easy for listing. Also, I know that people see stuff like this and they become really super intimidated, but when I list large quantities of cosmetics, and again, it's been a really long time since I've done this. I'm sure a lot of you guys watching me didn't even watch me back when I was selling cosmetics because I wasn't really doing YouTube videos. But something like this, I literally will just put on a movie and I will sit on the couch and I will just sort. And okay, I promise I will do a video on exactly how I do that, but it does not take that long to process 500 cosmetics. I could probably do it in a day. And then when it comes to photographing and listing, again, it does not take that much effort, especially when items are so similar in shade. So anyways, back to it. Okay, so what do we got here? Okay, we've got, I'm trying to pull out all the ones that I see right on top. Okay, so all of these are the same. They are just like nail stickers. So all 3 of these are the same. And these 2 are different. Again, just for saving's sake. Let's see what they're selling for on Amazon. Okay, so these are just selling for $5 a sheet. And then like a 2-pack is selling for $15 or $9.99. So I'll probably just price similarly on eBay. I'm gonna keep my phone out because chances are I'm gonna need it. Okay, I'm thinking that these are more, yep. These are just more, they're packaged nicely in boxes, appreciate that. But I do also want to point out, while I'm going through this, before everybody gets super, and there's more of the nail wraps here, before everybody starts getting super excited about selling cosmetics, I don't want there to be any misinformation or misguidance out there. Cosmetics take a long time to sell, you guys. Cosmetics are not something you spend $650 on 2 boxes and then you turn around overnight and your money comes back. It's gonna take a while for this stuff to sell because there's a lot of competition. There is a lot of competition in cosmetics and prices get driven down very, very quickly. So cosmetics are definitely not for the faint of heart, but I'm familiar with it, I'm comfortable with it, and I know what I'm getting into going into it. So I don't want anyone to think, oh, I'm gonna get into selling cosmetics and I'm gonna drop $1,000 and I'm gonna have my money back to reinvest next month. No, that is not how cosmetics work. Cosmetics take time. You have to, the camera shut off on me, sorry about that. You do have to take the time to sort. I said that I can do it fast, but it's because I've done it before. So I don't want anyone to have this like sugar-coated, oh, this is the best thing to do. It is work, and it's a lot of work, and it's a little bit of money back every once in a while. So I just wanted to point that out before we go on, because I don't want everyone to think that this is like get rich quick or anything. So anyways, going back into it, I just love processing makeup. So I just wanted to let everybody know the downside, not just the upside. Okay, so I'm just gonna set these aside. They are the Master Drama Eye Studio eyeliner. Let's see what they're selling for real quick. Okay, $5.98 a piece. So on eBay, I would probably list 2, because again, I don't sell onesies. I always do at least 2 in a lot, as long as I have the quantity. If I only have 1, obviously I'm only gonna sell 1. I'd probably list 2 for $7 or $8.99. Okay, so we have, these are together. There's some more nail wraps. Just trying to pull out what I see. There's some more nail wraps. Ooh, those are animal print. There's some more eyeliner. Everything is in really great shape, but you know what? I am not surprised. I was expecting everything to be in great shape. Okay. All right, so we've got a whole bunch of these. This one is loose, but these ones are in pairs. It's the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Lifter Primer Foundation. Let's find out. Let me set these over here. Let's find out. Ooh, okay. So that listing's a little scary. $1.42. Remember how I said you don't get your money back really fast? $1.42. Hello. But they're charging shipping. Buy box on this one is $7.62 for a pack of 2. Oh, that's not much better. Pack of 3 for $19.99. So these, I'm actually a little bit surprised because I remember looking these up on eBay and they were selling for like $8 a piece. I actually remember that because I'm like, ooh, the Age Rewind. Yes, those are good. So these might be a lot cheaper than I thought. So I'll probably start with 2 for $12.99 and just see how it goes. Oh, we got some lipsticks. Some lipsticks here. Come on. Here, let's cover up. Okay, so Orange Aglow. Okay, so lipsticks are something that are not gonna sell for a lot. These are only selling for $3.99 each. So 2, I will probably end up selling for $5.99. Okay, so that doesn't sound very exciting to a lot of people, but that does not bother me because it doesn't take up a lot of space. It's gonna drive traffic and someone might go ahead and buy other things. And if I have enough lipsticks, I can lot up a variety and sell a whole bunch all at once. So these, however, I wish that they weren't loose though. I kind of thought that they would be in different packaging. I'm not mad at anybody, but I thought that they would be in maybe some sort of cardboard or plastic packaging, and they're not. They are loose, unfortunately. And oh no, there's no barcode. Crap. Okay. So I guess we're just gonna have to search Maybelline. So that's the first thing that kind of makes me go, aww, is that they're not in any packaging. And I can just open them. I can just take the lid off. There's nothing protecting them. So they're loose. These are selling for, let's see, it depends on the shade, of course, but they could be selling for $18 for 4, $5 for 1, $7.50 for 1. This one that I'm holding in my hand is right here on Amazon for $8.61, this exact one. There's different sets. You can mix them up. You can sell, oh, this, do I have any of those? See, this can be like a treasure hunt. This particular shade, I don't know if I have any, is selling for $20 for one of them. So it's gonna depend on the shade, but you never know. Yes, and of course I'm restricted. Of course I am. So they're gonna go on eBay. All right, I do need some sort of a small box or something to put all this stuff in. There we go. I'm just gonna start all of the little baby lips. Got another one of the lip glosses sticking over there. Okay, so those are all of the loose baby lips that I pulled out of there. Set those aside. All right, so now bring on the, I thought these were mascara, but they're not. Super Stay. Okay, let me see here. We can, hopefully it'll focus. There we go. Super Stay 10 lip stain or stain gloss. I thought that this was mascara, but I don't think it is anymore. Let's scan it and see. Okay, so 2 packs are selling on Amazon for $9.99. 3 packs are selling for $13.44. So I'll probably sell them in 2 packs on eBay for around $10. Let me just pull all the ones out that I see. Here's another Age Rewind foundation. Over there. All right, so what are these? Ooh. All right, so we've got some in boxes and some are loose. This is how you know makeup is new, when they still have the factory boxes. Okay, so the Fit Me bronzer. Let's scan one and see how much this bronzer is selling for. Okay, so 1 bronzer, and this is what I thought, 1 bronzer is selling for $9.99. Bronzer always seems to do really well in every single brand. So when I saw that there was a decent percentage of bronzer on the manifest, I went woohoo, because bronzer usually does pretty well. I remember one time I bought a Mary Kay lot, and it had a couple of packages of bronzer in the Mary Kay lot. And that bronzer by itself sold for like $60 or $70. Like 1 bronzer paid for the entire box of Mary Kay makeup. Ever since then, I always check bronzer every single stinking brand of makeup I come across, because bronzer is usually good money. So look at all this bronzer. $9.99 a piece, baby. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. All right, here's some liner, some more liner. Let's see here. Let's see here. Okay, we've got some Color Whisper lipstick. Let's see what we got price-wise. Again, I cannot send any of this into Amazon. I'm simply scanning it with the Amazon app just to get an idea of what each individual thing is selling for. $5.03 per tube. I'll probably sell 2 tubes for around $7.99. Okay, so now I'm just gonna pick up all of the stuff that we just looked at, because I don't wanna be scanning the same things over and over again. Because already I'm thinking this video is long because I've babbled so much. But when does that ever happen? When does Lindey ever talk too much? All right, yeah, I've already done those lipsticks. Okay, so we've got more of the nail wraps. We have lots of variety here too. These are gonna be so easy to list. I will just pretty much, I'm probably not going to mix them. I'll probably do, I don't know, maybe I'll sell them in 1 sheets. I don't know. I'm gonna have to look at comparables on eBay before I list, because I'm not sure how I'm gonna handle those, honestly. I don't know if I'm gonna mix them up and do an assorted lot, or if I'll do a whole bunch of the same sheet. I don't know if people would want a whole bunch of the same sheet, or if they would want an assortment. I'm not sure. Here's some of that Super Stay Stain Gloss, more of that. More of that foundation. All right, we got some Color Sensational lip stain. Color Sensational lip stain. Ooh, 1 is selling for $15. I like that. $15 for 1. Hi, Benjamin. And I have a couple of different shades. Again, I'm just pulling the stuff out of the box that we've already scanned because I don't want to scan new stuff, or I don't want to scan stuff that I've already scanned if it's just the same thing over and over again. Some more sheets. Hi, Benjamin. Are you counting with me? Woo, good job, baby. Okay, so you see how fast the box is shrinking down when we pull out the things that we've already scanned? I just need to sit down and sort them out. Some more lip liner. We haven't, oh, there's some more baby lips. More of that, more lipstick. Okay, so we've got some of this color-sational lip color. It's like the glossy lip color. I don't think we've scanned any of this yet. Okay, so a 2-pack is selling for $8.24. One is selling for $5.96. So I'll probably sell twosies on eBay for $7.99. More of the foundation. Okay, then we have these eyeshadow palettes. Okay, these are selling for $5.87 for one, and then a pack of 6 is $19. So let's see, we've got, they all look to be the same. So again, I always appreciate it when they're the same. It makes it so easy to list. Okay, and then we have the individual color eyeshadows. Okay, so this one in particular is selling on Amazon for $9.89. I'm very surprised. I figured that the individual shadows would, and all of these are selling for $9.89 a piece. Oh look, there's another one. They're all the same shade. That's gonna be one listing, easy peasy, lemon squeezy, all the same shade, and they're all $9. Usually the single colors don't sell for as much as the palettes, so that was a nice surprise to see. Here's a box. Let's see what's in here. Okay, more single color. It's just the Chic Natural. Let's see if the Chic Natural is selling for the same as the lilac. Okay, so this one is selling for $7.50. So shades do matter in makeup, of course. So don't just take like 16 different colors and price them all the same. Make sure to look at the individual, let's see how much this one is. Make sure to look at the individual price for every shade because some shades are a lot more desirable. See, like this one is only $5.50, so this one is not nearly as desirable. All right, so all of the single eyeshadows I'm just gonna stick over here in this box. We're getting to the bottom of this box now. You want sheep? Okay, I'm coming. I'll get you sheep. Hold on. All right, let's do sheep. All right, we're almost done with this box. And then just really quick, I'll just open up the second one just to see if there's anything different, which I don't think there's going to be. Okay, so in this box, it's just some of these that are loose in here, so I'm gonna stick these back in the box. Okay, so they are the Maybelline Color Tattoo Eye Studio. These, we'll scan.
Yeah, so. Yeah, so. Yeah, so.
Here, we'll scan on the box because it doesn't want to scan on this. Okay, so these are selling individually on Amazon for $5.49. I hear you. I hear you, baby. I hear you. Okay, go ahead and sit down. These are selling individually for $5 and then also sets of 2 for $5. So they're probably not going to sell for much on eBay. I'll probably try to do maybe 2 for $6.99 and just see what happens. But then remember, there's different shades, so different shades might sell for different money. The only other thing in this box that's different is these these Maybelline Eye Studio. And again, these are selling for only $4.79, so not big money. And I do have 1, 2, 3. So the good news is the Eye Studio stuff, the last few pieces that we just did, see how much of the box was actually that. So I'm not gonna make really any money on these. I'll just be kind of like selling these to break even pretty much. But look at how little of the box that was. Everything else, I'm very super duper happy with because I know I'll be able to make money. So I'm going to gently put all this back in the box and open the other one. Okay, so slide that out of the way. Now, I'm like 90% sure that this box is gonna be more of the exact same stuff. So I highly doubt that I'm gonna see anything that wasn't in that first box, but I'm gonna go ahead and open it just to see. I'm also curious to see if every box is pretty identical. So, right to start off with, okay, so more of the age rewind, but these are all wrapped in bubble wrap. So all of these age rewinds are wrapped. Wow, that's a lot of them. Okay, so the boxes are definitely not identical. So that's really good to know for next time. This one has, looks like, oh, there is different stuff. Hold up, wait a minute. Not a lot of different stuff, but I do see some things that are different. Oh yeah, oh yeah, there's, wow, okay. Yeah, there's different things in here. See, there was none of these in that first box. Again, they're probably not gonna sell for a lot. Nope, $4.67. So they're not selling for a lot, but that does add variety to my store, so I appreciate that. I'm not gonna totally dig in. Wow, there is a lot more than, oh. So I am very, very happy that I got 2 boxes and not just 1, because this really allows me to see the wide variety with the cosmetics. Okay, so what's in this box here? Okay, so it's another palette. It is a little bit different. So I will go ahead and scan it since it is a little bit different. Okay, $5 on that one. So I am really not surprised. Oh, there it is. I am really not surprised with the eye palettes not selling for much. Totally expected that. I know that eyeshadows don't really sell for a lot, but they're a good filler item and they bring business to your store. So here are some pencil liners, except there is no barcode. Bummer. Okay, well, pencils usually don't sell for much more than the eyeshadow. More baby lips. Okay, let's see. So here's some more bronzer. This bronzer looks a little different than the other one though. Let's see if there's a price difference. Okay, so these are selling for $6.33 or $6.99. Daddy's upstairs. Okay, and so then there are these. These are a lot more. You want Daddy?
Yes, please.
Okay, he's upstairs. Just a minute. These eyeshadow palettes are much more glittery and shimmery-er, if that's a word, than the other ones. Let's see if there's a price difference. Okay, nope. It appears as though all of the eyeshadow technically or usually sells for $4 or $5. What's in this box? Oh, it's just more eyeliner. Right now I'm just digging to see if there is anything different. Okay. This is the only other thing I do not like at all. I do not like this at all. I am always gonna be super duper honest with you guys. I'm not ever gonna sugarcoat anything. I don't really like this, and I'm really surprised that Via Trading has this. These mascaras are completely accessible. There's no packaging. I don't doubt that they're new, but the fact that they're not sealed or anything and you can just blah and open them up is alarming. And I think that they're gonna be difficult to sell that way. I'm not positive, but they could be difficult to sell if someone can just open them up. They're not sealed. So I don't like that. And I'm really surprised that they are that way, actually. That's the first thing that I've seen that I'm really disappointed in. Aside from the fact that these are not in packaging either. But these, you can kind of tell if they've been used or not. Mascara, you really don't know. Okay, there's some more fancy schmancy eyeshadow. Again, these are like super duper glittery. Okay, so I'm gonna call that done. So be looking out. I will go ahead and put out a video on how I sort cosmetics and the method that I end up using when I'm going through sorting the cosmetics, researching the cosmetics, lotting them up, pricing, and all of that. I'll go ahead and do a separate video on that. I don't see any reason not to. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget, useful information is down in the video description. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave them in the comments below. Give this video a like if you liked it, and feel free to subscribe if you're interested in seeing more content. And I will see you guys with my next video. Bye.